Well then, let's build a bike park. This is crazy. Like, I am at Woburn Bike Park. I first came here when I was 8 years old, 23 years ago. And now there's stuff happening that I never imagined I'd ever get the chance to see. Trees have been cut down as part of essential forestry works, and that timber's getting shipped out right now by that massive forwarder machine. But I've booked a digger, which is building tracks with a machine. Like, I never imagined that we'd get this level of support and actually generosity from Bedford Estate to support my dream bike park. You know, we're building tracks. It's so insane being at the place I grew up at and all of this is going on, and I'm allowed to kind of have free reign to do it properly based on all the mountain bike parks I've ridden and produce an amazing spot for me and you guys to come and ride. I never thought I'd get to do this build series. I feel so lucky. Let's go. So we didn't initially have a plan of what to build, because as the trees started coming down and the forestry operation started, it revealed so much new space and potential for lines that have never existed before. Timber. More space for jumps. A timber extraction road was needed the whole way through the bike park, which meant some big losses. Oh, look at that lip! Let's go! That was like a 5-day lip. It was really tough seeing so much hard work destroyed in seconds, but it's all in the name of a clean slate and a brand new bike park. And I've been asked to say that as the forestry operation proceeds, the bike park is 100% closed to all visitors. Since posting the first video about this whole project, I've had loads of messages and loads of comments around entry-level stuff. Like, people are asking for tracks that everyone can ride, and I couldn't agree more. That's important to me. It's not all about pro lines and road gaps. We'll get to the 60-foot jumps, and to prove that, let's start things off by building a flow line. Woburn's never had one. Let's build one. Build laps. This is insane. So much has happened. Like, the entire woods has changed. Sounds stupid, I've grown up around these trees, and now the woods looks different to what I ever remember, but there's so much space and so much potential, and we're all, do you hear that tree fall down then? We're already realizing it. Like, I wanted a flow line, and me and Mavrix started to design what one could look like up here. I never imagined it would look this good. Like, it's a dirt roller coaster made of golden sand. Matt is a wizard. This hasn't been touched with a shovel. It's just an 8-ton digger's created this finish. It's not rideable, it's too soft, but it wouldn't take much. I'm ruining it with crutches. I can't describe how fun this looks. Like, the mission was, let's build a line where everything's rollable, but where I could 360 the jumps, do backflip flyouts, all of that stuff. That berm looks insane. The next one, I've never seen a better Shroud corner in my entire life. It's gonna get destroyed. Like, how good does it all look? Woburn's never been like this. Like, we've tried our best to build every feature I ever dreamed of. This is where I tried to build it. but we've never had the resources or the power to re-landscape things. That corner is going to get just obliterated. I've never seen a better Schraup turn in my whole life. And then look, it's so cool what happens afterwards. I can't wait for this, man. People are going to drive here from all over the country and have everything. You know, if a dad comes, he's like, oh, I'm going to ride that flow line, but we're going to build some insane step-ups for kids to learn tricks and all that. It drops down, then we've got a super flat lip, stepped up tabletop with a huge landing, and Matt's behind there now in that weaver machine, ready to go again into a monster right berm where we've got a time lapse going. That's a sick tabletop. I love how it's built into the hill and it's stepped up. Like you could nose manual up it, manual it, roll it, jump it, flip it. You could probably roll on and like 360 off into the landing, but it didn't build itself. All the good dirt is right down in the ground, so we have to find a space, like where a tree's been taken out, dig out the stump, create a quarry, get the good dirt out the ground, and then backfill it with the stuff that doesn't look like that. And that, look how good he is with the machine.
No way.
It's not bad. Like with the whacker plate up that, that's on. So imagine you've come off that tabletop, chilling, round another big right berm, the roller coaster continues and drops down again. So that brings me on to the next part of the master plan I want to explain, because the lowest point of the hill is down there. So it's time that all of these tracks went all the way to the bottom and the dirt jumps can just work around it. Especially now, like enduro bikes do everything. It's not like you choose whether you bring a downhill bike or a dirt jump bike to Woburn. You can bring a trail bike that does everything. So we need to kind of accommodate for that. And look how much lower that point is down there. For example, all the trees. Mate, that's insane. Right across the dirt jump. For example, this flow line would have originally finished here. This is the lowest point of the downhill tracks. But now I'm going to take it all the way down there, and that's actually the lowest point. So we're going to make the tracks twice as long. And all of that speed could go into like a really nice tabletop or split for a trick step up for more advanced riders. And that's what I'm really excited about, you know, just to use every inch of this place more effectively. So this flow line as the first build is really special. It's going to bring more up and coming riders, but for people like me, I love stuff like this. When I go to Whistler, we ride the tabletop lines all day because they're the best. Mate, look at that thing. We're going to go back into another build laps now. We might even be able to test this track. Let's get into it, build laps. The size of this berm, like that's the biggest berm that's ever been at Woburn, and it's on the first ever flow line. Like the progression has been insane. Matt Priest got to this point here in 3 days in that digger, which is like preposterous. I just can't get my head around how epic this place is going to be. The harvester's just taken down the last tree, so that is it. The woods as you see them, the forest is as it's going to remain, and there's so much potential. Like, I can't stop looking around and thinking about new lines, but that berm, I mean, you could go around it sat down, you could rail it, you could go around the bottom of it. It doesn't need to be that big and wide, but it is, and that's what I wanted from a flow track. And then look at the next feature. I mean, this took me 2 days, I'm no Matt Priest, but this is the biggest triple I think I've ever seen. If someone wants to try and jump this, like, I think it's possible. I think you could jump all the way to that downslope. So we've got tabletop, massive right berm, pump down, and then if you're kind of a beginner, you can roll this. If you want to try and jump it, you'll jump to there, to the downslope. You could jump to manual. You could roll on, step down. You could manual the whole thing. You could triple the whole thing. You could nose bonk this to manual down that. I love tracks with options. And on a flow track, I think it's really important to allow really good riders to express themselves without punishing beginner riders without being able to ride the track. And this feature does just that. So I'm excited to see what people bring to the party on this. And I think it's really cool. There's going to be too much speed to go off the cliff down to the bottom where I said. So I think I'm going to carry the track on past those logs when they're gone, all the way to where the current downhill track's finished, and then do a 180 turn back down into the bowl. We'll get to that. But Jono, behind the tree over there, has just seen it for the first time. He's been in South Africa for a week, and I've invited him up because this track needs testing, you know. Jamie's hurt his knee playing football. I've had ankle surgery. Jono's got the squits from being out in South Africa, but he's well. It's quite an honour, mate, to be the first person to put tyres in the track at the new bike park.
It is.
But it does need testing. What do you think
sick
of Woburn?
It's so wide. Like, we drive a long way to ride tracks like this that are flow trails and wide, and we haven't really had that at Woburn, and now it's at the bike park we grew up riding. It's pretty insane.
Yeah. We've been coming here for over 20 years and I've never seen it like this. Nor did I ever imagine there'd be a triple this long. And Jono thinks it's absolutely not clearable.
It's not.
It is!
It's not.
People can yank. Look at the berm that feeds it, mate.
Maybe when it's rock hard.
Well, yeah, not today.
It's not.
It
might be.
No pressure on you
It could
today.
be.
So Jono's
It's
gonna...
impressive. You've done well.
The thing at Woburn with it being sand has always been, when you build a jump and it's soft, if you can almost clear it, it means that come the summer when it's rock hard, you'll easily be able to clear it. You'll probably flat land it. So Jono, your challenge today is to try and clear that tabletop.
Or to almost.
To almost clear that tabletop out of those berms. Jamie's just tinkering with them now. Good old Jameson carrying the hand tools.
That thing at the start ramp, or is that like a roller?
I'm going to build a wooden roll. There'll be a wooden rolling.
Okay.
So you'll enter this track with more speed than you're about to because your legs don't work very well. And then it's going to be soft.
And I'm first rider.
Yeah.
What's it even called? This track?
Good point. Yeah. Comment section ignites.
So Matt said this will be a roll-in. It's less soft than I thought it would be.
That one's so soft. Nice manual. Triple.
Dude, you're going to be cooking when it's hard.
Yes.
You're going to be cooking.
It looks so fun.
That's wicked. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to be so fast. These jumps at the end will be something.
That berm that I said is going to be the Strauptastic 5000. Like he strapped it without even wanting to strap it. But actually, you know what? The way the compression is and then into that downslope makes me think it might even turn into like one of those pump corners. If it goes hard, it will go hard. We could carpet it. I'm not too stoked on Jono's continuous tyre mark that never leaves the ground.
No air at all.
You actually got no air on the tabletop. You lost all your speed in that turn.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be ridiculously fast and flowy.
Is it sick?
Yeah, that is a deep one. I don't know how you'll keep that hard.
Oh, I'm so buzzing. I wish I could get involved. I loved watching you do that berm into the triple, mate.
I didn't even jump that, and over that triple thing, I was a bit like, I'm going too fast.
Yes. But that's all right. We've got loads of options. We could
Got
keep
a
it.
big left, you could have a serious line of jumps.
So yeah, that's the plan, to go all the way to the end of transfer line, then spin it round and drop back down into the pump track bowl.
Oh wow.
So highest point to actual lowest point. So we're only halfway, really.
What are you going to name it? It needs a sick name.
It needs a name where people know what they're getting into. What's that?
The Big Bang.
The Big Bang.
It was like the start of the new bike park.
I'm going to follow your line advice, Matt, which has never got me anywhere. We're going to go into here, pick that up.
Pull up!
Oh, yes!
That passes the Woburn winter test. Oh, and he can manual!
That's really fun.
Hell yeah! Like he landed, look, there's the case mark.
So,
Given that he's 2 foot short in the winter, and this hasn't even seen a shovel, that's perfect. Shout out Matt Priest for eyeballing in the first features. Shout out the first person to clear that triple. What's your verdict then? I'm jealous.
It's the berm's like, it doesn't feel like you're at Woburn. You can have 3 up in that berm.
Mini bike race.
Oh, mini bike race, yeah.
I might conclude this video here because we've got to wait for all the logs to be extracted before I can carry on. I might get down to the dirt jumps and start on doing some stuff there, but so many people requested a flow line. It's been important to a lot of people that Woburn offered stuff that's a bit more progressive and brings up talent. And I think like this line when it gets to the bottom is going to be one of the most fun tracks in the country, just because it's sand, it's in the woods, easy to push to the top, super accessible, and then we've only just got started. So let me know in the comments what we should call this line, and also let me know what you want to see next. I think Woburn lacks a good trick step up, a good technique area with tabletops all the way up to like similar gaps, and it lacks a sick trails line at the minute because the dirt jumps are out of action. So we've got a lot to do. We'll press on. Thanks for the support. This is going to be an insane build and ride series. And well done, Jono, for turning up and riding the stuff that's been built as you have done your whole life.
Can I do it again?
Yeah, boy. We'll end it on Jono's last run. Legends.
It's really fast.